I think what makes the city intelligent are the people who live in it, their lifestyles, their choices they make. Also, it's our vision for the city and how we want to make sure to shape its future through innovations and best practices. It is everything that we do to change it and to make it livable and vibrant, from the way we plan, operate, and manage its future, to the way we interact with each other and the environment. The bottom line for us when we plan our cities is to make sure that we enhance the quality of life for our species without harming others. And this means striking the right balance between the socioeconomic and environmental issues to make sure that the city is economically viable, environmentally sustainable and sound, and socially equitable for everyone now and tomorrow. And it is the idea that we did not inherit the world and its resources from our grandparents, but rather that we are borrowing it from our children and the future generations. In terms of its operation, it's how we collectively as a community manage its resources to reduce energy consumption, pollution, and waste production. And by embracing each other to confront complex urban problems, by creating an ongoing dialogue about the issues and forces that impact the human settlement today. It is also our ability to capitalize on innovations and best practices and technology such as GIS, Geographic Information Systems, to manage smart grids, smart buildings, and smart highways and infrastructure, which create a smart city. It is also the institutional design and the political will, the strategies, the policies that we adopt to enhance the quality of life and make sure that the city functions well. In terms of future growth, what happens today impacts tomorrow, and what we do today impacts tomorrow. And it's really what happens inside and outside the city to mitigate urban sprawl and resource consumption. It's people's ability to work together to enhance collaboration and ongoing participation to achieve desired future conditions for their communities by thinking globally but acting locally. If we wanted to create people-oriented places and cities, we really want to engage in a people-oriented processes and consider the broader community in an ongoing participatory planning process as an active participant. The first challenge is finding relevant and relative and reliable data. And sometimes the data either is not freely available or it's not authoritative or usable. Also, the quality of the data in terms of its accuracy is a problem, and also in terms of its compatibility with other data sources is another challenge. Also, maintaining up-to-date data is a challenge which can be very costly in terms of time and resources. But all of this is changing now with the new technology, with the VGI, Volunteer Geographic Information, and crowdsourcing. You can obtain data and share and disseminate information to the public to be able to create this ongoing dialogue. And with all of this pervasive technology advancement, a new modality is emerging. It's the GeoWeb. It's using the internet for geoservices to create online planning solutions and centralized data repositories. Now, data creation and dissemination is easier than ever and more pervasive than ever. And I call this new modality Planning 2.0, which has 3 levels of implementation, or 3 elements, including informing the public by communicating and sharing with them critical data about their communities, involving the public by getting their feedback on projects, and finally empowering them to make decisions for themselves about what should and should not happen in their communities. By leveraging the power of GIS as a platform for collaboration and ongoing dialogue, we can tie both the policymakers and the planning community to the broader community by creating this online and ongoing dialogue and creating this societal infrastructure for human interaction. So it is important for us to cast our net as far as possible to capture as much public feedback as needed. This entails retooling our communities with effective communication tools that go way beyond the traditional civic engagement venues, to creating ongoing participation and participatory planning process and decision making that is collaborative, transparent, and accountable. And GIS can help us do exactly that.